everyone. Welcome to Open. I'm Rhina Valentin, your host of Café con Leche. For the next hour, inviting you to get social with us online, that is. Tweet us and follow us on Instagram at BronxNet TV or like us on Facebook at Open BronxNet Television. And of course, while you're there, don't forget, follow moi on Twitter, FB, Instagram, Insta Stories, and LinkedIn at Rhina Valentin. Our first guest has more than a decade of experience working in development with various organizations across nonprofit sectors such as healthcare, higher education, and social service institutions. She also founded NYC Celebrates Women, a platform to amplify the voice of women of color entrepreneurs to break the generational wealth gap, and while creating a safe space to provide tools for women of color entrepreneurs on how to manage their personal and professional lives. And here to share more, we welcome NYC Celebrates Women founder Nathalie Tejada. Hello and welcome, Nathalie.
Hello, hello, beautiful. Thank you so much for this wonderful opportunity. I'm so excited to be here with you.
Oh, we're excited to have you. Congratulations on another year. I am super excited not only to talk about this magnificent event and not solely because I am your mistress of ceremonies.
Yes.
No, it truly was a memorable event last year. So I'm really looking forward to learning what's in store for this year. Even though I've been getting little notes here and there, but I'm really out to just enroll our viewers to partake because I believe there's still seating available, right?
Yes, yes. So once again, thank you to BronxNet and thank you, Rena, for giving us this opportunity. The fourth annual Step by Step Women of Color Entrepreneur Conference is on March 18 at the same venue at the Harmony Club. And this year, we decided to do a full conference. It will be from 9:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Once again, we are going to have incredible panelists. And this year, we are also including clinics in which our guests and entrepreneur women will have the opportunity to have one-on-one conversation with different financial companies, as well as opportunity to work with some of other entrepreneurs on how to elevate their business plan, how to pitch to investors, and of course, how to incorporate their business if they are in that process. As well, we are going to have vendors from our community, from the Bronx, Washington Heights, Brooklyn, from everywhere that are coming to present to us their products and to sell the amazing things that they are creating to continue elevating their community, because the vision of NYC Celebrates Women is to break the generational wealth gap. So we invite you all to come this March 18 to support all these vendors, the panelists, and of course, this year we are celebrating 23 incredible women generating wealth in 2023.
Oh my
So
gosh.
we hope that you will join us.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I'm excited just listening to you, right? And meanwhile, I am going to be emceeing the event, mi gente, just in
Yes.
case you didn't catch it when I first mentioned it. And I'm saying this because I gotta say I've attended and I've emceed quite a few conferences in my days, and this particular one is truly special. And I'm not saying that just because I'm emceeing. I'm saying it because the way it is curated, for lack of a better word, is really to be amongst empowered women, empowering each other, and exercising this level of humility and really intentionally passing it forward. So it really is, it pertains to anyone who's considering a business, someone who is in business, even if you're a senior in business. This particular conference, it welcomes all levels of business owners and or entrepreneurs, as she's really discussing. But I'm saying this because you hear 9:30 to 4 p.m. It sounds like a really long time. However, aside from the networking that's occurring, and of course the food, and because there's a brunch buffet, and the venue is really also quite stunning as well. It's down on 60th Street. Yeah, it's 4 East 60th Street, the Harmony Club. It's pretty impressive, and like I said, it's like so refreshing to be in this room of all these people, or women of color, I should say, under one roof and in one space, sharing each other's knowledge. It's really nice. It really is.
Yes, yes, we are super excited once again to create this space and the platform for women of color entrepreneurs to come together, to grow together. We believe that this is an opportunity for them to network and find ways to collaborate together. It is important for us not just to create building and build wealth, but also to leave that wealth in our communities so our communities can grow and we can continue passing that on. So that is our vision. And this year, once again, we are dedicating a full piece of the conference about health and wellness because we believe that a lot of the time when it comes to women of color, we in the pandemic showed that to us. We might have a business, but a lot of the time those businesses are not that strong because we are supporting our entire family.
Family. Hmm.
So we want to bring to the table the need of self-care, the need of making yourself a priority, the need of making a space for yourself, for your business. And a lot of the time, our women at the same time that they're entrepreneurs, they're still working full time. So we want to transform the approach that we have when it comes to entrepreneurship. So in that way, we can give full support to women of color.
Yeah, and it's important, right? And which is a nice segue into who is going to be on the panel, right? Because it's combined. It's wellness and knowledge, and again, different levels of businesses. I understand the keynote speaker is Jessica Spalding, who is the founder and owner of the Harlem Chocolate Factory, which happens to be one of my favorite chocolate spots. But the idea
Yes.
is that it's considered a small business, right? And then when a person invests their life into the small business, it becomes their world. And then the wellness factor that we're discussing is really at what point do you cut off and tend to yourself?
Correct. And we also think that in order to build sustainable business, you really need to take care of yourself. This year we have Dr. D, who was also part of the conference last year. And this year she's doing a full presentation about the need of self-care, making yourself a priority, and building those boundaries that you need in order to build a very successful business in the long term. We are super excited to have Jessica from Harlem as our keynote speaker. I think that she is a powerful woman that comes with a wealth of knowledge that will share so much about her journey and the ability to create a successful business in the world of chocolate. As you know, a lot of the time the people taking or overseeing that those companies tends to be men, and she's representing the cacao industry which come from the Caribbean. So we are super excited to have her as the keynote speaker.
I love it. I love it. I love all of your intentionality behind your choices. And which brings me to, how do you choose the panelists as well as the honorees?
Yes, that is a great question. So we do it through the support of a lot of the women around us and the women that are part of the nonprofit. We have someone like Rhina, who is the MC, the DJ who is having Dr. D. These are women that have been collaborating with us forever, and we know a lot of the women that are building these businesses. So that's one of the tools that we use. We also create different forms for people to nominate themselves and nominate others. We think that is a great way for us to become aware of all the incredible things, because we have so many women starting their business out there that is incredible. Also, some of the women that might not be that tech forward, they will reach out to us and say, can we send an email? We also accept that. So we try to utilize all the different tools that are out there. And also, I'm well connected in my community. I know very well all the incredible women that are doing amazing work. And also our sponsors, they help us to identify some of these panelists and also honorees.
Well, the reason I asked is because I really appreciate your innovative style. And I noticed that there was one honoree that was a category of three women, which is Freedom Studios. I have to mention my girls, Julia Carias Linares, and Maylene Matias Toro, and Joanna Salasbar, I think is her last name. But I noticed that they're all being honored as one unit. So I was just curious how that came about.
Yes. So when it comes to a company and they have multiple founders, we acknowledge all of them. So it's not just, giving our just to the company. We want to acknowledge all those women behind that. So in this case, there are three incredible women from our community transforming the industry, the film industry. So this is very exciting. Also, they will be presenting a clinic. They are the one in charge of the clinic on how to pitch to investors. And I think they are the best one due to their background and the way that they are pushing their production company.
Amazing, wonderful. Thanks for breaking it down for us. And then I do have to mention another honoree, which is Isabel Rojas, because she has Healing Looks Great on You, which now is in the realm of healing, a healing business, right? She makes candles. She specializes in candles, I should say, because her packaging is really just the packaging itself is healing.
Yes, yes. Isabel has been an incredible partner, I will say, when it comes to supporting NYC Celebrates Women. She has been always there. We are so honored to have the opportunity to celebrate her this year. Beyond Candle, her vision is to eliminate the stigma around mental health. She is a person that is creating spaces for self care, for healing, and at the same time, using this tool for women to build a new business, a new way to generate an income for their family. So we are honored to have her as an honoree.
And so while I only mentioned two, there are 23 women being honored, or should I say
Yeah.
23 honorees, because as we mentioned, there's three in one category. So technically it's more than 23 women, I think. I don't know.
Yes.
I
Yes.
don't know. But I
Yes.
know it's
Yes.
going to,
Yes. Yes.
yeah, am I right?
Yes. You're right.
So is it 23 as in 23 businesses or 23 women, including the three that are being honored as one business?
It is 23 businesses.
Okay. Yeah, just for clarity purposes. But needless to say, it is going to be a fun-filled day of just women empowerment. Again, she mentioned all these wonderful clinics. So there's going to be different businesses that are going to be discussed. There's going to be various panelists and a lot of women being honored and a lot of love and hugging and all that jazz. It's really, really a phenomenal experience. I can assure you.
Yes, tickets are selling fast. We really, we would like to ask all of you to keep buying your tickets, get your tickets as soon as possible. We are so grateful for all our honorees because they are really promoting this event and they are very excited. And we do this because it is important to acknowledge ourselves. This is during International Women's Month. I think it is a great way to come together March 18th to continue celebrating all the great things that we are doing for our families, for New York City, and for this entire world. So please keep buy your ticket now and join us. It will be an incredible event. There will be a lot of mimosas, a great brunch, um, a lot of businesses for you to connect and to build. So it's a day for network, for opportunities, for each of us to elevate each other. So please join
Absolutely.
us.
And we're going to be grooving to the international sounds of DJ Sabine Blazin.
Yes, 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 yes. Sabine, I know Sabine for, I met Sabine during the Haiti earthquake, and we have been sisters since then. Maybe sister before, that time,
Uh-huh.
and and it is just incredible to have her. She has her own DJ business. She has a full time. She just so versatile, and at the same time, she's always open and available to elevate and support women of color. So we are grateful to have her once again.
Yeah, and that concludes our discussion of inviting you guys to partake in this amazing Women's History Month event. We are New York City Celebrates Women, and I was just speaking to Nathalie Tejada, who is the founder of New York City Celebrates Women, and the discussion is around the fourth annual Step by Step Women of Color Entrepreneurs Conference, which is set to take place Saturday, March 18th, between 9:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Harmony Club, located at 4 East 60th Street in Manhattan. And for more information and tickets, you can visit at NYC Celebrates Women on Instagram. All the information you need is there at NYC Celebrates Women on IG. All right, we have to take a quick break, but when we return, we'll hear about the Bronx Museum's latest exhibition, Swagger and Tenderness. Don't go anywhere.